Hello, welcome to Double Talk. I'm Mark Steffen.
Did you use your voice?
I did.
Welcome to either Double Talk or the extended version of what? Under Development. It is very bright in here. That's why oh my God. Okay. It's like summertime in Las Cruces. It's getting there.
I think we're in the brightest TV studio in Las Cruces. Wait a minute.
We're the only one.
TV studio. The Las Cruces Studios is what it is.
You saw the title. It said Girl Scout cookie.
Gimlets.
Gimlets. So the Girl Scouts this year have a new cookie called lemonade.
Yeah.
And they're not bad. And they're lemon. And they're cookies, so they're sugary. So I thought, what's lemon, sugary, and has alcohol in it?
Well, don't look at me.
Not yet. You will. So we're going to do the gimlet. We already cracked up part of a cookie. If you do this recipe, and I guess it'll be determined by how this test turns out, if you do the recipe, slice the little saucy part on the bottom off. Right. So we're going to put in exact
we're actually
1 ounce.
Okay, we're actually incorporating a Girl Scout cookie into this cocktail.
There's a Girl Scout cookie floating in here.
So if you watch this show at all, you know that food and drink is one of our favorite topics. And today we're having food and drink.
Even if you don't watch the show, let us tell you it's our favorite topic. So we're going to put ice in.
Okay.
Hopefully that crushes up the cookie.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yes.
The shaky.
Shake it up. Just
like pulverize the cookie.
Like we were supposed to emulsify the gin fizz.
So you just put the vodka? You don't put anything else in it?
No, because hopefully the lemonade cookie, the sugar has lemon in it and aid.
Okay.
Do you like the aid?
Hopefully it'll aid the drink. You really have to shake the heck out of it.
You do. Although if you have enough time. If you have enough time, you let it dissolve like I did yesterday. It comes out pretty good.
Okay.
But I think we have things here just in case of we have to doctor it. In case we have to doctor it, we have lemon. Actually, we have some agave syrup.
We have limoncello.
We have limoncello. That always helps. So we'll see what happens. It's not like it's done.
But we have to start with the basics first, as we always do.
It's getting fuzzy. Notice it's fuzzy.
Oh, okay. You put enough ice in there, because ice is the key to
breaking
it up.
I think it's all melted.
I think a lot of it has stuck to this glass.
Well, that'll be helpful. We don't have to chew or drink. Okay, let's give that a shot.
You know, we've only got so much time here on this television program.
And it all should be devoted to drinks.
I'm glad you're going to strain it.
I'm going to strain it.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Oh, double strain. Okay, good.
I don't want the ice cubes coming out. Okay, let's taste that. And if this doesn't work, we'll see what happens.
Well, we do this every week.
Not every week. Mostly.
Some version or another, we have something.
Usually I know what I'm doing. Okay, I can't say usually I know what I'm doing,
but
cheers.
Cheers.
By the way, Girl Scout cookies are on sale at in the middle of the mall. You didn't grimace.
It tastes like a Girl Scout cookie. It really does.
It does. It's not bad.
You taste them.
It tastes like vodka.
The sugar.
You taste it all coming down.
It's just like a cookie.
It's not bad, though. I mean, it's vodka and a cookie. What could be bad with that?
Well, you've got to stop inviting these Girl Scouts in, Michael, to make them cocktails.
Yes, well, next week it'll be a Thin Mint cookie. So, you guys in the back want to try this?
Maybe you should give them a little extra and they can taste it later.
Here, we'll just put that in.
Our crack crew here likes nothing but better than to have our cocktail leftovers.
We could put some more cookie in.
No, please don't.
It's kind of weird. It doesn't make it taste bad. I'm guessing limoncello will make it wonderful. Let's do that. It's got a little bit in there.
Now, we got a few other things we need to talk about.
We're going to talk about other stuff.
I'll go ahead and talk while you mix.
We like to talk about, if you watch the show, you know that occasionally Mark mentions something that's going on in town.
Such as the Las Cruces Public Schools has been raided.
Raided? Finally, they got those guys. I knew they were hiding drugs.
Rated with a T.
Oh.
Their graduation rate is #1 in New Mexico.
And remember that New Mexico is 50th in the country. So that's pretty good.
So to be the best of the worst, well, you got to start somewhere.
You know, we're moving our way up, and we're probably better than Mississippi.
So our graduation rate, that is from high school.
I'm going to shake this a little.
Not kindergarten. High school graduation rate is #1 in the state.
Did you just say not kindergarten? You
not
said high school.
No other, yeah.
And the highest one of that is our own Las Cruces high school.
High school. Go Bulldogs.
Where both you and my daughter went.
Yes.
And see where you are, the two of you.
Look, I'm on television.
And she's in L.A.
That's where I used
That's where you started.
That's right.
She could someday take over the show. You know?
Well, she does once a year, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Tells us what we're doing wrong.
Yeah. Now, also, you know, Sprouts, the supermarket, the new
Yes.
food market Sprouts chain is open in Las Cruces this week. I've not been to it yet. I've been to the one in El Paso several times.
Well, my wife was there on opening day to buy vitamins.
Oh, my goodness.
And the vitamin place is apparently not in the main part of the store. And she was in the vitamin
It's off to the
place
side, isn't it?
and looked into the store and said, I'm not going in there.
No.
That was really, she said it was scary.
Let it calm down.
It was
a little
really
bit.
crowded. Let's try this.
Okay.
I'm guaranteeing this is going to be different.
But I'm hoping Sprouts means I don't have to drive to El Paso to go to Whole Foods anymore.
This is actually pretty good.
I like this better.
This is really good.
It's much better.
Okay, guys.
How much cookies in this?
I put one cookie. I had 2 cookies made just in case one cookie wasn't enough.
Okay. But Michael, I do have to say, this is kind of a girly drink.
So what? So's a Cosmopolitan, as if you've never had a Cosmopolitan.
Not very often.
No.
What I'm saying is,
so what's a boy drink?
It's a sweetie-
bourbon.
it's a sweetie
bourbon.
drink.
So yeah, but what do you do? Bourbon? That's not a sweetie drink. Bourbon is much sweeter
it's
than
not.
Scotch.
Oh.
It's
I don't
most
drink-
people are drinking bourbon. Or
I don't drink
drinking
bourbon, first off.
maple flavored
Oh.
bourbon and honey flavored bourbon, and you're talking that's
I
not a
don't
girly
drink-
drink.
yeah, it probably
sweet
is.
is a girly drink.
Well, I don't drink that. Yeah, sweet is.
So are you trying to prove you're a boy? Because most people can't tell. You know, look at that hair.
Whatever it
Look at
takes,
that hair.
you know.
It's just over your ears. It's just so sexy. Anyway, so
Anyway,
we're talking about,
that doesn't
Sprouts
mean-
is open.
That doesn't mean this doesn't taste good. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I just think a lot of the women I know would appreciate this more than I might.
Okay. That's still sexist. Anyway.
It only seems like it is. It really is.
Anyway, let's say, what are we talking about? The
So
club
now
store.
the club store, you know, they've got a March Madness sale going on. This is the first week of March. March Madness sale going on right now at the club store on up there on North Tail Shore.
I was thinking of that very same store as I was driving over here, thinking I should stop in there because you never know what they have.
That's true.
And whatever they have, it's cheaper than you can get. Actually, they're the cheapest in New Mexico.
And a lot of it's the same stuff you're going to find in Target and Sears and Sam's
Yes.
Club and Penny's.
I don't think they
same
sell
stuff.
They don't sell alcohol, but they do sell
They don't sell
sparkling
mixers
beverages.
for it.
Yes,
Gefilte fish.
they still have
Have
that.
you finished that gefilte fish that you got there?
There's how many bottles left? Oh, okay, run on.
Yeah, 3
I better
giant
get
jars.
there.
Okay.
It's almost Passover, folks. So that stuff is good all year long.
It doesn't go bad. That's
Okay,
for
it's as good as it would be when you started.
sure.
yeah.
Is it good, really?
I like gefilte
Okay.
fish.
Michael's going to have a gefilte fish party, and you're all invited.
Wait till my gefilte fish cocktail comes.
I can wait.
Oh,
I
you can,
wait.
you can, yeah.
And so the club store, they're friends of the show. We love the club store. Go on down there right now because whatever they didn't have yesterday, they're going to have today.
Yes. And apparently there's a new restaurant called Oscars. Is that what that's about?
No.
It's not a new restaurant?
No, but the Academy Awards are
I know,
Sunday
Jimmy Kimmel,
night.
which means tomorrow night.
Jimmy Kimmel's hosting the Oscars. Now, there's 9 films nominated for Best Picture.
This is a lot of films.
I haven't seen a lot of them.
Only 3 of them will win.
No, only one will
Oh,
win.
one will
Mike.
win.
That's how they do
really,
it. One
really, not a
film
third.
wins.
Well, I saw The Shape of Water this past week. I liked it
I've
a
seen
lot.
it. It's a good film. It probably win. It's got the most nominations, 13 nominations, isn't it? Second most nominations of any film ever in the history of Hollywood.
I thought it was a ridiculous idea, and that's what works.
And they made it work. That
You know, could I just spend some time on that?
Uh-huh.
So at least 2 people have told me, you know what I didn't like? When the light comes on her and she starts singing. You know, she's been a deaf mute all the movie. And
Yeah.
she says, that's unbelievable. I'm thinking,
But a
that's
creature-
unbelievable, but a creature from the Black Lagoon.
Creature in a bathtub.
That's totally normal. So it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, but it's a historic. It takes place in the past too.
Well, that's true. So what does that mean?
It takes place during the 50s, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So during the
Or
McCarthy
actually towards the
era.
end. I think it's,
Yeah, during the communist
yeah.
witch hunt.
That's what they're doing.
See that
Creature of the Black
that creature
Lagoon.
could have been
hunter.
a
yes,
a
could have
communist.
Could have been a Rosenberg. Anyway,
So, Oscars Sunday night. A lot of people are having Oscar parties. Are you having one? Are you going to one?
No, I don't know
Involved
what
in
we're
one?
doing.
Remember when the Fountain Theater used to have an Oscar party?
yeah, that's when they had more
broadcast-
usage of that building before they took it over from La Posta. They've limited their usage of that building. They can only use it at certain times.
Well, every night.
Not every night.
There's a film there every
There's
night.
weird stuff. There's weird
Okay.
nights. There
I'm
are.
not hip to the politics over there.
Oh, well, I'm very political. Speaking
I
of
know you
politics, The film festival of Las Cruces is here.
Las Cruces International Film Festival opens next weekend, and that goes on from actually March 7th, which is Wednesday, to March 11th. Yep.
The whole week, a long weekend.
It is.
Before the next topic, which you don't know anything about anyway, right?
We're going to wait before we go on.
What do you want to do?
Well, there's going to be several world premieres, like the movie Rose.
Who's in that?
Which one?
Dave Edwards? I'd see anything he's in.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, Mark Vasconcelos is in it too. And you know who else is? Pam Grier's in it.
Oh, Pam.
Sybil Shepherd's in it.
Pam and Dave Edwards go back a long way.
Jim Brolin's in it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it's shot right here in southern New Mexico, Truth or Consequences, in the Hillsborough area. And this is the world premiere of it, officially. Truth
or Consequences is one of the best backdrops of anything, even to your own life. I mean, you walk through there and you're wondering, where's the camera? This is a weird thing.
Well, Kiefer Sutherland directed a film that was shot there a few years ago called Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
And how far did that get?
Well,
look, he got a job. You know, he's on 24. Now he's on.
Designated Survivor. Yeah. He's a movie star in his own right.
Yeah. And his father's right too.
So this is a second feature film that I know of shot in Truth or Consequences. It's a Las Cruces production though, because Rod McCall directed it. He's based here in Las Cruces at CMI, and recommend everybody, if you don't have tickets yet to the film festival, they're available.
You can get the pass for the entire festival and all the parties for $100 online.
Mm-hmm. VIP.
Yeah, pass. VIP pass. And that's down from $150, so I'm going to get me a bunch and sell them for $125.
Now, if you go to the festival, if you go to the parties, if you see us there, come up and say hello. We'd love to talk to you.
You only see them at the parties for something that'll come across in the second half of the show.
That's true.
Before we go on, there's a weird, remember Duchess Meat Market in the middle of downtown? It's now a deli.
That's weird. And
Did you see it?
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, we ate there yesterday.
It's open?
They barely are open. I went there and asked them, you walk in, I go, do you have a menu? They go, well, we didn't get them yet. I said,
what have you got?
Could you make me a tuna sandwich? Poof, you're a tuna sandwich.
But
no, that's not the one. He said, no, we're getting tuna tomorrow. I said, so what do you got? He said, he showed me the little, he says, we have whatever's there. I said, how about a turkey sandwich? He said, well, we could do that. I said, do you have rye bread? He said, what's rye bread?
He did not.
He did say that.
Okay,
and
so
anyway, he showed me the bread.
Serious, are they?
But they did have a ciabatta, and they had a roll, and something he showed me could have been rye.
This is starting to sound typically Las Cruces.
It is perfectly Las Cruces, although we all liked what we had. And that's the Hermans, and they're picky. So
they're also neighbors.
Yeah, they're looking pretty happy about this.
Okay.
So anyway, it's downtown mall. It's facing the parking lot.
So they opened this week, did they?
Yeah, like we could say a soft opening. Okay. Perhaps even a limp opening. So they should be up and running.
I always give a restaurant at least a month.
Well, this was like the first day, and because we couldn't believe something was happening there.
Right, it's been vacant for a couple of years at least.
Oh, they really fixed it up, kind of nice.
Now there's a play going about Van Gogh, and that's happening this weekend. Yeah, and so keep your ears peeled for that.
Yeah, his ear.
And you were slow on the uptake on that one, Michael.
Because I never listened to you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm used to that.
Yeah.
And that's going on.
What?
Ken Forrestall is directing this play. It's a one-man show about Van Gogh.
Didn't we do a Van Gogh show at the Black Box? Not us, but they did a Van Gogh, but it had more characters.
Vincent and Theo, something like that.
Yeah,
Theo.
Like that.
Also, the Scarlet Ballet, which that sounds very interesting. It incorporates ballet, dance, multimedia.
Scarlet. And some Japanese anime.
And that's Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And I
Where is it?
I would go to it, but I have a rehearsal.
Where is it?
It's at the Atkinson Theater in NMSU.
One night only?
Yeah, it's a touring company.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I can't go see it.
Okay, we got like 2 minutes left here, or
now,
less.
Cowboy Days at the Farm and Ranch. This is a big deal, and they do it every year. Cowboy Days. That's the biggest event they do there. They run Saturday and Sunday. From 9 to 5 on Saturday and 10 to 5 on Sunday.
Just driving up there is great because you see the longhorn cattle,
yes,
which are not animatronics.
They have a lot of livestock there in the pens, and you'll see all kinds of, you'll see
live animals.
People doing
whips, lassoing.
People making
fabric out of
horseshoes. and all kinds of.
What size horseshoe do you wear? You look like a 7.5.
Well,
Anyway.
as a hoofer,
Yeah.
it's changing.
What's a pop?
Blacksmith in action.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of activities. The Farm and Ranch Museum, Saturday and Sunday, I'd recommend going. I'd probably go.
Okay. Maybe we could videotape.
During the day, that'd be great.
Sounds good.
Now, there's a thing at the Rio Grande Theatre on March 4th, the Popovich Comedy Pet Theater. Now, here's a guy, he's a comedian, he's got all these dogs and cats and stuff. I don't know what they do. Who knew you could train a cat?
Maybe that's one of the reasons I don't read the paper that thoroughly. Because
So we're gonna
Cats.
that's
Yes.
happening March 4th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're gonna have to take a break right now.
Take
And
your
when-
allergy
and when
medicine
we come
before you
back,
go there.
We're gonna talk about An Enemy of the People.
a new play.
A new-
You're in.
Well, it's not a new play, but it's happening.
Well, a new play in Las
It
Cruces.
opens up next weekend at the Las Cruces Community
And we'll
Theater.
tell you about it after a word from our many sponsors.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Silva, and this is Zane. Please join us for this year's Team Zane Celebrity Waiter as we are themed out on the Rock of Ages. So we invite you and your guests to come out and dress up as your favorite rock star. Maybe you're a Kiss group, or the Beatles, or Madonna's. Be creative. That's what this event is all about, is having fun. Please join us because we're going to have an air guitar contest. We're going to have a lip sync contest. We're going to have a hula hoop contest, and even a boppy ball contest. So you can't miss this year's Team Zane Celebrity Waiter.
Come and be a rock star at Celebrity Waiter.
New Age Maids, a professional home cleaning service. Your satisfaction is our priority. Let us do the work so you can relax. Call us at 655-0009.
Call Mark Goldstein, the Safe Money Guy, at 575-556-2472 to learn about innovative strategies now available to help you grow, protect, and preserve your money and financial future, regardless of market conditions.
And we are back. This is Double Talk.
Who's this guy?
And
God,
I'll tell you this guy
can't
is.
just sit here and some guy sneaks in.
this is David Edwards. David
Edwards.
The reason David Edwards is here is because he is the star of the fabulous play now showing next week at the Las Cruces Community Theater, which is An Enemy of the People. Classic
Are you
play.
saying Las Cruces Community Theater
Las
is an
Cruces-
enemy of the people?
No.
Oh, the play is called.
play is called
There it is.
An Enemy of the
In case
People.
you can't hear, that's like subtitles.
And, think about this play. It was written, 100 years ago?
Something like that.
By Henrik Ibsen,
Ibsen.
then adapted in the 50s
the
or 60s,
50s or 60s,
by Arthur
Arthur
Miller.
Miller.
Two of the greatest playwrights ever.
That's
And-
true, but wasn't Henrik Ibsen
Henrik.
from Norway?
Yes.
Which
He
is
was.
where we're supposed to get all our new people from now?
Well, hey,
So from there.
they did win all the gold medals in the
They did.
Olympics.
As they
The
say,
most
that's
medals
because they
ever.
live.
Yes. So
Yeah,
the play actually takes place in Norway.
It does.
And but the themes and the themes,
Subject matter.
the subject matter is so timely.
Totally
It's
relevant.
unbelievably how timely
very,
it is.
very, very timely. Yes.
Fake news, media manipulation, freedom of the press,
Politicians
Po-
not being truthful.
corrupt politicians.
What?
Not to mention
Come on.
pollution.
Something going on
Right.
in the 19th century is not going
Ecological-
on in this century. That's ridiculous.
I know.
You guys are like fake news.
It's like this thing was written last year.
It was.
It really, and I can't believe how timely it is. But I'm glad to be a part of it.
Me too.
And
I'm glad those two are also.
so
We play brothers.
we do play brothers.
Because they look at their beards. They look
We look
exactly
exactly
alike.
alike.
We're twins. He's my older brother though.
Well, because he puts white in his hair. I mean, he does.
Oh, well, you know, it opens March
next month,
the 9th.
next week.
March
the
9th, March 9th, and it
Friday,
runs till
March
March
the
25th.
Right.
And so there are shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's a Sunday matinee
Sunday
every
matinee,
week.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know, people talk about the best actor in Las Cruces. Is he going to be in that?
Well, yeah,
Dave
I'm there.
Edwards.
I mean,
think
Dave's
is his
there.
name. Oh yeah, you too.
No,
You're the younger actor.
I do not claim that mantle at all.
You're
Believe
doing-
me.
I don't either.
Dave is polishing you to be his
Polishing me.
Yes.
Grooming you,
grooming you. I
which
think
is
he's
a whole other thing.
Look, his hands are under the table. You can't tell now.
No, we've been rehearsing this. I tell you, the set looks pretty good too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
And it's
Who
a
did the set?
It is a period
Doug
piece.
Roby?
We're dressed. No,
Bob Dylan?
No,
I'm not sure.
Brandon Brown.
Brandon Brown's involved
and
in the set.
Janet Beatty Payne and
Patrick.
Lenny Brown.
Lenny
all
Brown.
kind of
Such a family.
by
affair.
committee.
Yes.
Designed the set.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job. Patrick Payne is the director.
Patrick is going to be here with us today, but he's
Not
otherwise
working.
engaged.
He's not
He
here.
has. We can give him a plug, can't we?
What's he doing
the
now?
Green Chili Patty Wagon.
Sure, he's busy making money.
He
hiding
has
out.
he has a food truck called the Green Chili Patty Wagon, and I can't eat
You're on
anything
Facebook.
on there except for the French fries.
Being the vegan.
What are you
That's
allergic
it.
to? Carbs? Meat?
No,
It's not an allergy-based thing.
I
You just don't like
It's
that.
I don't
commitment
eat.
to a diet.
I follow a plant-based diet. I don't
A
eat.
plant-based diet. You know, cows are made out of plants.
Oh,
they eat
really?
plants.
Oh.
Yes, cows eat plants.
That's why he eats what cows eat.
I eat what cows eat.
And if we all
basically.
did that, we'd be much
Really?
healthier.
Why don't you just let them eat, turn it into protein, you eat the cow. Cuts that, you got the
cut out the middleman.
Cut out
No,
the
you
middle
need the
cow.
middleman. It keeps you from eating a lot of grass.
Well, anyway,
Hey.
So now,
I've committed. I've been one for 6 years. I'm not
Yeah,
going to
have
back
you been?
up. Oh, we're
Good
at 5
guy.
minutes.
and so this play.
And this is plant-based.
Yes.
Pass that over here, will you? Just go ahead. Give me that. Let me have that. That's how we do it on the
Yeah,
show.
and
That's how we get him through the show.
The play it opens Friday, March the 9th. The shows on Friday and Saturday are at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
And I'm going to be breaking some news here.
Yeah.
Better than wind.
In the new season of the Las Cruces Community Theater, our evening shows are going to start at 7:30.
Whoa! Starting when?
What?
Starting with the new season.
What's
starting
that
with
all
next
about? Because Janet can't stay up that late
No,
anymore? What's the story?
So the blue hairs can get home early.
That's right.
Really?
So people
Are there more
don't like
blue
to
hairs?
stay out so late.
Not
Why don't we
7:30.
just-
When we have musicals where
could-
the kids are in the show,
That's
their
true.
parents don't like them staying out as late.
Can't we just give Uber
So-
discounts for the old people? Here, you want some of this, Mark?
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
there's
you. I don't mind if I do.
so many Ubers in Las
There's
Cruces.
like
Yeah.
4.
Well, that's interesting news.
Anyway, so that's
yeah,
so
so-
I'm breaking the news here.
Are you
about
on the
that.
board of directors?
I am on the board of directors.
Okay, that tells me a lot.
You used to... What? We already told you what dates there. Next week and 3
It opens,
weeks
it
from now.
opens March 9th,
March 9th through March 25th. Sunday afternoons at 2 o'clock.
Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
I'm glad you're on the board. You used to be on the board, but we were never on the board at the
At the same time.
It's true. Now, unfortunately, the opening weekend of the show coincides with the Las Cruces International Film
Festival.
which means those of us who are involved in the play have to miss out on the opening night
These two.
plays, films. We can't attend the films. We can make it to the parties
After
afterwards.
parties, we're
if
hoping.
we get our ass over there. But yes,
That's why
And
John
we can have
Galecki
some-
can't be here this
We can
year.
have some.
Johnny Galecki.
Want some more?
Have some.
You want some more?
Lemonade.
You want some,
Gimlet.
there you go. I'll share.
You get tickets online by going to Las Cruces
Community
NM.
Theater. LCCTNM.org.
And it could,
Wait, are you getting some?
a show like
Am I
this will,
giving this to you?
a show like this
I
will
guess.
probably sell out
Give it a shot.
because it's so timely, and you don't want to miss.
Well,
a show
it's a
like
very
this.
interesting play. It's a
Well,
very
here.
interesting play.
Let's talk about the plot of the play.
Talk about the plot.
A resort town.
A resort town.
They're trying to become a resort town. They've got these springs that they're trying to attract people to.
They
who
have
are
very
sick,
healing waters.
healing waters.
Very much.
Familiar.
And so they want to bring in tourists to the healing springs. Then
What happens?
a danger in the waters is discovered, and the town council wants to cover up this danger.
Is that the shape of water?
And
No.
so there you have the corruption. There you have the fake, because they try to control the media to keep the truth out of the media and the press.
Well, because it's going to ruin the economy of the town.
For at least 2 years.
And it's going to cost a lot of money to repair this damage that's being done by this pollution.
They would never do that in Michigan.
But they don't want, and my character, the doctor, is the person who discovers the...
Right. You're the medical officer of the springs
themselves. And I discover it, and when I try to let people know this danger, I'm snuffed out by the... Not killed, but I'm
the
snuffed
officials
out
step
by
in and quell any...
And I become labeled an enemy of the people because I'm trying to ruin the town.
Because you're the only one with the truth.
Right.
Those of you who want to bet with your friends about who's going to be the enemy of the people, now you know.
Sorry.
Bet 'em.
Spoiler.
Nobody would ever guess a sweet face like that would be an enemy of the people.
Right.
So,
well, you know,
Mark, maybe.
Well, you know,
He's got dark hair.
Steve McQueen's
likes manly
Steve McQueen's
drinks.
last film
Oh,
was
that's
an
right.
enemy of the people, which very few people have ever seen.
Right. And he had long hair and a beard. He was almost unrecognizable.
Yeah, and Charles Durning played
Right.
my part.
That's right.
I never saw the film all the way through. Did you?
Must have been really good, Mark.
I think I did. No, actually, maybe I didn't. I did see another version.
It was on TCM, and I started watching it, and I fell asleep, and or
Never
for whatever
got
reason, I
back
couldn't
to it.
watch the rest of it. But Enemy of the People at the Las Cruces Community Theater starting March 9th.
I just want to clear up one thing.
Yes, Dave.
Well, two things.
What? You're drinking
The Shape
stuff
of
that you-
Water.
Yes.
That's a fantasy sequence where she's singing
Well,
and
right.
dancing. It's a fantasy.
That's right.
She and her
She's in
friend,
her mind. It's
Richard
not really
Jenkins,
happens, yes.
they entertain themselves by watching old films, particularly
wonderful
musicals. It's a great little thing. And,
It is.
and if
It's
you don't
beautiful.
understand that that's a
It
fantasy
is a beautiful
sequence,
interior
then
monologue is
you're
what it is.
Dope.
Yes.
Now, the second thing that I need
What's
to clear
on
out
it?
is I am not in Rose.
Oh, you're not. No, Dave,
My role got cut.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
Rose,
hopefully
which-
you're getting paid anyway.
You're
Which
cut him.
happens a lot.
That was a lot.
to
Well,
me.
but you were one of the producers of the.
Well, I was, yes. I'm one of the associate producers of the play.
So
film,
Rose,
sorry.
Rose, which opens the Las Cruces International Film Festival is it Friday night?
It's Wednesday night.
Oh, it actually
It's
opens
on the Wednesday night
nights.
opening night film.
All right,
But
so
if people want to see you, they could go and see.
we're out of time. We're gonna have to cut right now.
Big Bang Theory.
Thanks
right?
thanks
I'm
for
doing Big Bang Theory.
thanks for
You're
joining
in
us
the
right here on
I'm
Double
in the
Talk.
background.
He's
And,
on TV.
Thanks
and
a lot.
come to see Enemy of the
Come to
People.
see Enemy of the People.
Yes, and thank you, Dave Edwards, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And even you,
Skål,
Mark.
brother.
Slangeva.
Yeah, Girl Scouts.
Go buy Girl Scout cookies.
No. Okay.
You can
Wow.
eat them.
This is good even without.
Yes.
That is
great.
pretty good
Is this
stuff.
limoncello
Wow.
anywhere? I gave you a little chip.
Man.
Normally this has gin in it if you make a gimlet. Gimlets usually have gin.
Well, I used to drink. I remember I drank vodka Gimlets starting in 19.
What's like?